Last Buddha and the amazing religion of Buddhism.
I have bad news. Last night, there was a terrible, tragic, sad accident, and unfortunately, the lives of 7 children have been taken away from our beautiful world. Unfortunately, our Buddha bus malfunctioned. Seven lives are dead. I am so upset right now. And these were the kids at the top of the Buddha bus. These were the kids in the wheelchairs. These were the disabled kids. So at least it was them and not the regular people. But it's tragic. And we're taking a moment of time right now before we start the program, just to take a moment of silence to think about the dead children that were lost because of careless recklessness that I am accepting zero accountability for. So we're going to take a second right now. We're going to close our eyes. And this is for the kids. Sorry, she's crying. This is a terrible accident that should never happen. Our bus driver was intoxicated. He was on alcohol. Better them than the regular kids that weren't disabled, though. Seven dead children burned alive in a giant rapid explosion, burned alive from the inside and out. May they rest in peace. Our condolences go out to the lives affected in this terrible tragedy. And I just want to remind everyone that I take zero accountability for what happened. I want to make that very clear that I have zero accountability in terms of legal policy, because I had the children sign an NDA. They signed a non-disclosure agreement, which means that I'm not legally bound to pay for anything. I want to show you guys something, and this is going to be hard to watch. We're going to play a brief clip of a reenactment of the terrible, tragic accident that happened. It's hard to watch, so just keep in mind, anyone who is sensitive, this is going to be hard to watch. If you could play that on the screen right now. It's hard to watch. Guys, it's honestly hard to watch that. That's the first time I've watched that. I can't imagine the pain, the suffering they went through in their last moments. And I'm so upset about it. I'm out of words right now, guys. I'm truly speechless because this was an accident. It was never supposed to happen. And I cannot be legally held accountable for something when these children signed an NDA. They signed a non-disclosure agreement, which means that I have escaped all responsibility for everything that's happened. But, I'm sad that these kids died in the wheelchair accident. I'm sad about it. But it's not my fault. I will say that it's multiple people's faults. It's the fault of the bus driver that we had a third party hire. I did not hire him. And it's most importantly the fault of Nathaniel, who's actually the brains and the operations of the Buddha bus. Nathaniel, I think it's pretty cowardly of you to put a mask on and cover your face because you're ashamed of the dead children who died. Who died partly because of your mistakes.
I know. It was my fault. Those kids, they didn't deserve that.
Take the mask off! Look at your pathetic, guilty face. What do you have to say to the dead children? What do you have to say to the dead children?
I'm really sorry, you guys.
Are you just sorry that they died? Are you sorry that you got caught? Or are you sorry that it happened?
Those kids, they had so much more to live for than a horrible car crash. And all I can say is I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to anyone affected. And I'm a coward. Bogan. Bound out under this mask.
I think it's repulsive for you. And I want to say,
Informed.
I'm so sad about the dead children. I've been up all night because of this, guys. I'm so upset. I really am. I didn't want any children to die.
Why did it have to happen this way?
I want to do a prayer right now for the dead children. Buddha, may the children who are suffering right now in that terrible fire, may they be at peace right now, and maybe that their intestines and their ribs and all that are disfigured, you know. But Buddha, maybe, you know, maybe there was some good that came out of this tragedy. Maybe there was something good that came out of this accident, this terrible tragic accident that I have no involvement of. But maybe something positive will come out of this, Buddha, and then you will use the lives of these disfigured, wheelchair, dead kids right now who are just a pile of ash right now. Maybe may you use their spirit in good faith. Amen. I think there's gonna be a lot of answers that are coming after this, and we're running an independent investigation to lay out exactly what happened, and we're going to lay out the steps that we're going to be taking as a hotline to ensure that the people affected are reimbursed for this terrible accident that we have no involvement in, or I should say I have no involvement in, but
It's all my fault.
But I think it would be beneficial to our viewers right now to go ahead and just let everyone know that what happened was an accident. And I'm going to show you this right now, guys. I'm going to show you this right now. So this slide right here is not the right slide. That's not the right slide. Okay, we're going to try again. Okay, very, very sad news. Very sad news. Who's to blame? And I said this before. I think one of the biggest people to blame right now in this accident is Nathaniel. I think that he was the brains of the operation. He was the one in charge of a lot of different things here, and I think he is ultimately the one that needs to be accountable for the deaths of these children.
PowerPoint?
I did not write this PowerPoint. This was done by.
Why does it say that? Who wrote that?
Nathaniel.
This factory's depicted all
Nathaniel,
of
this is about dead children. It's not about you right now. You're one of the people that is to blame for these dead children.
I know, but Jonathon.
It's not about you right now. It's about the dead children. You're being so selfish.
Right.
You don't even seem sincere right now.
You
seem like you're just sorry you got caught. It's not about you. I'm sad. I'm upset. I'm grieving. This should have never happened.
Right,
but it did happen. I'm glad it happened to the wheelchair people because they're the most disposable people in society. But that doesn't take away that their parents are hurting. Next slide, please. Who isn't to be blamed? Nathaniel, read this.
Who isn't to be blamed? Who isn't to blame? I'm not reading that.
Do you want to make up to the dead children somehow or not?
Sorry, why would I read that? It says, I love kids.
You just said it. I love kids. Why would I do such a horrible thing to them? Why would I ever consider putting kids in danger? They're the sweetest little things ever. I love kids. Jonathon Hills takes zero responsibility in this tragic accident, nor should the driver take full responsibility because there were errors in judgment that led up to this, that resulted in this, that were other than him drinking. Okay? This is mostly Nathaniel's fault, I should say, and I think that he needs to adjust his composure.
Oh, I'm a baby killer? Is that what we're going to...
I'm not going to address some of these things in this slide because I did not write all this, and I don't agree with that. What are we doing to show respects? What will we be doing to show respects, Nathaniel? We will be giving the families a 5% discount, a generous discount on all of our products. This only applies to the one product that will be taken away from them. Yes, they're losing their loving children, but the Buddhism Hotline can't lose any more money. So I'm excited. The good news is we will be receiving an insurance payout for the kids' deaths. May their soul rest in peace, but at least their deaths don't go in vain. They're going to make us more money. So I'm happy to say we're going to be making a considerable amount of money from the insurance payout on the kids. Terrible. So sad about that. Next slide, please. Who was the driver? We're not going to read his full name for protection of his identity. But Paul, 56, a man with nothing but respect for his life, just made a small mistake, a lapse in judgment. You know, we all do it. He was a good guy. You know, he was just having a bad day, we're not blaming Paul. Paul just made an accident.
He looks like he's an alcoholic, but okay.
Nathaniel, there's no evidence that we had that he was a reoccurring.
No, I'm sorry, that kid was shouting with a drink.
This is about dead kids. Maybe you should stop being selfish again. Nathaniel, you're gonna take all questions and responsibility for this tragic accident.
Right. Man, sorry.
What is this? I did not write this. I did not write this. I don't know what that is. Get that off my screen, please. Get that off my screen right now. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Okay? Look. What happened was tragic. And I want to have this program. I want to dedicate this program to the kids that were affected. The kids that lost their lives. It's not about us. It's about the dead children.
What do you think of my new haircut, John?
Nathaniel, I think it's a distraction for the fact children died! It's not funny. There's nothing funny about dead children. I'm upset right now.
I'm not saying there is.
Play the clip again. Do you understand that?
Oh, we get the clip.
Play the clip. No, it's serious. Play the clip. Do you see what happened here? This is not something that's good, Nathaniel. Wrapped it on the top of the bus. Okay, they came around and they're disfigured now. They're even more retarded. I'm sorry, excuse me. They're even more dislocated. Excuse me. Okay, and they didn't make it out of this. Their bodies look like Oompa Loompas now. Okay, they look a little bit like they got an extra dose of the downs. Look, this is not good, Nathaniel, for anybody right now. Okay, they look like disfigured monkeys in a cage. Okay, they look like they've been chopped up with a sushi knife by a Japanese guy. There's probably blood all over the place, like a barbecue, black barbecue session. Okay, this is not a great thing to have. Look at their bodies. Look at his body. Look at the bodies of these children. It probably did not feel good for these children. I bet it did not feel good. I bet that was not a great thing that happened right there. Look at that children. You know what I mean? Maybe he hit his groin. Maybe his groin got stabbed with a knife. I don't know what happened. You know? No, maybe they were ejaculated. I don't know what's going on. Okay, this is terrible. They probably look like dead Oompa Loompas now. Like look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That does not look good. Like that's not a great thing to happen here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the disabled kid. Look at the disabled kid. Look at the disabled kid. Oh my! Look at the disabled kid. He looks probably like an alien now. That's not good. And we were wearing seatbelts. The seatbelts failed because of the designer, the person who designed it. Okay, look, guys, this is a terrible accident. Like I said, may they rest in peace. It's terrible what happened here, guys. Just absolutely devastating. That these kids, you know, that what happened was not a great thing to happen to the kids to happen. And I'm so upset. I could barely keep myself together. Terrible. So Nathaniel, I wanted you to look at that so you could see what happened, and cope with what you did. The blood's on your hands. By your head.
Jonathan, I must warn you that something terrible is happening to me. I'm beginning to goon to a very niche piece of media, and I no longer recognize myself. The next time you see, I will have completed my transformation into an absolute freak.
This is about dead children! This isn't about you! There's dead children! And you couldn't make it about the children for 5 seconds!
John, we need to keep the...
No one believes you're going through a transformation.
John, we need to keep
these kids look like Oompa Loompas. They're dead. They're ashes. They're burning in hell right now. Not in hell, but they're dead children.
John, we need to keep the shouting down.
But kids are dead. And I had to show that I did not cause this terrible, tragic accident. May they rest in peace. Buddha. May they rest in peace.
Well. Jonathan Willis Hills. His name is under some controversy once again. You know Buddha damn well you are responsible for the death of those 7 children. I hope the FBI reopens your case and justice will be served.
How dare you!
The usual suspects.
How dare you accuse me of causing the deaths of those children? You think I wanted to make those kids look like Oompa Loompas? You think I wanted to make those kids look like they're missing chromosomes? More than they were already?
It wasn't John. He didn't do this. It was me. I killed those kids.
And other people are responsible too, not just Nathaniel. but the other people are responsible for this accident, and other people need to answer in the coming weeks with the investigation.
Jonathon, it's all your fault. Your drunk ass was probably drunk driving. Fuck you. Also, guys, if you didn't know, I completely blew up on Twitter and I'm getting hundreds of followers. And Jonathon
Nobody
is a hero.
cares.
He swerve when he drives.
Dead children! All you care about is the fact that you have more clout online when children are dead! This isn't about you, this is about the dead children! Dead children! Dead children! You're so selfish. You people are selfish. We should be mourning these people right now. We should be mourning these wheelchair kids that died right now. We shouldn't be arguing right now. We should be making this about ourselves. But we cashed out of this situation, and so there's some good in there. I think the kids would have wanted us to make money off of them. I think the kids, that's what the kids would have wanted.
Nathaniel?
Hi, caller. Do you want to say a few words to the several dead children that died in the terrible accident?
Actually, this is Mike from Legal. How are you? Are you taking it well, Mr. Hills? I understand this is really shooking up our company a lot.
I'm in distress.
Mike from Legal, though, I do need to discuss some things with you real quick.
I'm in distress right now. I'm in absolute chaos.
I am in absolute distress too. We are getting it's insane. State of Illinois is breathing down my neck right now, John. I got at least 5 lawsuits coming in from the family.
But the kids signed the NDA saying they're not responsible for any death that happened.
Can you ask them if I can get another job after this?
Nathaniel, I'm going to handle this with my lawyers.
Well, I'm a legal department. I have to send this to the lawyer to make sure that we can win this and not get sued up.
But they signed it.
Butt,
I think the kids signed the NDA, which means you're not. I'm not responsible.
Wait, this is going to lawyers?
Well, the state of Illinois requires us to have a waiver signed for that, not an NDA. NDA means non-disclosure agreement. A waiver is what you sign when you accept that there's going to be risk and responsibility. We never made a waiver. We are screwed, Mr. Hills. We need
what are you saying? You're saying I don't have to. Wait, are you saying the NDAs are invalid?
They are invalid, Mr. Hills. Not.
What?
The NDAs are.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
Mr. Hills, the waiver is what we needed, and we didn't make a waiver in time for the boot.
You're telling me because one of you guys screwed up the fine print that the death liability is no longer valid?
The liability was never stressed in paper in the first place. The NDA, the state of Illinois is even saying that the NDA is invalid. So we are up Poops Creek, to say the least.
What the hell are you talking about? Well, what does that? What do we do now then? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do we do now?
I have to be honest. We're in a pretty tough situation.
What does it mean though? What does it mean?
It basically means that if we go to court, a jury may find us guilty and may force us to hand over money to the families. Right now, the families are all signing individual lawsuits with us. They have not united yet, so if we can keep them from uniting into one larger lawsuit, we should be able to fight them individually, which should give us a greater leg up in court.
So you told me my life is ruined.
No, Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill.
I didn't do it though. Nathaniel, wait, why don't they shoot Nathaniel? Why can't I? Nathaniel's the one who approved of it.
Well, Mr. Hill,
stop hiding, Nathaniel. You're going to face accountability for your crimes.
No, I didn't do anything.
Considering you're legally the owner of the company.
I know I'm the owner, but I got umbrella policy. It means I'm protected against. I got umbrella policy. I think the Allstate one or State Farm.
Look, Mr. Hill, I understand. This is very difficult for us all. We here at Leader are going to keep fighting this, figuring out
One of those parents admit that it's their fault the kids died. They should have not let the kids on the bus.
Wait, so it's not my fault?
That's what we're getting tricked on. Apparently, the kids walked out in the middle of the night without parents knowing what was going on. Apparently, that's what the NDA was about.
It's their fault. Yeah, it's their fault. That means it's their fault. That means it's their fault. I mean, they should have watched their kids, huh? They should have watched their kids.
Well, technically speaking, the children can't sign the NDA without parental permission. And since, as far as we're aware, none of them did. We're actually also in trouble for kidnapping.
We coerced them to sign it.
Yeah, that's the issue. Coercion.
What? Coerce
that's
means
no-go in the state of Illinois.
But they still signed it.
Well, legally they can't until they're at least age 18 or older. These were like children as young as like 4.
What the f***? No. We'll shoot them back. Shoot the parents back. Shoot the parents back.
We're doing everything we can here, Mr. Hills. We just need you to stay calm. You need to stay calm for the company, for Buddhism Hotline. This is a very difficult time, I understand. We're doing everything we can over here at Legal.
Okay, I know I trust you. I just don't want to lose all my money for the dead children because the parents messed up. The parents are the ones that messed up.
I understand. We're going to keep doing what we can to figure out if there's a way we can loophole this to make it work legally so that we either have to give no money or as little money as possible. Because funds are starting to get a little tight now, especially if these lawsuits actually go to court. We have to hire a lawyer, a whole other legal people. So it's not looking good right now, but we're working with Hills.
We'll work harder! Hear that, Nathaniel? We're up creek. We're up creek right now. We're fighting an uphill battle because you messed up the NDA. You had one job! You didn't tell me they had to be 18 to sign the NDA. You didn't tell me they had to be adults. You said they could be children. We just had to coerce them with candy.
Jonathon,
you told me we could coerce them with candy to get them to sign the NDA.
The lawyers that were supposed to sign the NDAs. Not me. Why is it all my fault?
You told me we could escape a liability if we get to sign the document.
I have
Nathaniel, we're going to
input,
discuss this so intensely. You have no idea how intensely we're going to discuss this.
Bless
This
Buddha.
is not the last you're going to hear of me right now.
I hope the kids believed in someone. Rest in peace.
Oh, what the hell is going on? There's dead children right now. There's dead children. All you. Nobody cares about the dead children. No one cares about the dead children. There's dead children here! You selfish monsters! I'm grieving! I'm clearly in distress and you want to make this about you guys! They make this about themselves, Nathaniel. They make this about themselves. When there's dead children involved here. Dead children.
Dead kids. It's like the 14-year-old Indian boys
Selfish.
died.
One of them, yeah,
All over again.
one of them was Indian. One of them was Indian. This is a cultural thing. They're all sorts.
Was he 14?
Bless Buddha.
That was the oldest one.
Every time I show that bus crash or I think about all those burnt children, my Buddha stick gets very erect.
I did not write that. I did not write that donation. I did not write that donation, guys. I did not write that donation. My hands are here right now. Who did that? Nathaniel, who did that? Who said that message under my name?
Right now.
They tried to make it look like I did that to the children.
You were wrecked. Are you hard?
Who are you talking?
Are you covering yourself?
I was not covering myself. This is a normal posture for a Buddhist. It's a normal posture for a Buddhist.
Why do you wear shorts, by the way?
Because,
why do you wear tidy whities?
Because one of the 7-year-olds wore shorts and his mom called him a shorts boy as tribute.
What, tidy whities?
You need to compose yourself, Nathaniel, for these children.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
Then be quiet because you have blood on your
Bless
hands.
Buddha.
You have blood on your hands. Let's bow our heads.
Hopefully, Wesley Cheesebud Hills will go back to prison for longer for killing 7 innocent children. This time, he should be in solitary confinement. Please stop deflecting the blame, Wesley. You deserve to be back in jail.
So if you're saying Wesley did it, that would mean that someone else did it! Because my name's not Wesley! Number one. Number two, I'm not deflecting blame. The only person that should be blamed is right in front of me right now, who puts a mask on whenever he has to face accountability. Number two,
I'm sorry?
I don't know why the driver decided it'd be a good idea to get drunk and drive. I'm not excusing it, but I'm saying that I'm not going to blame him entirely. Okay, there's more blame to be going around. I want to say this right now. We might have to start selling merch to raise money for legal funds.
Merch?
We might have to start selling more merch to raise money for this legal battle ahead of us because it's unfair that I would have to pay money to dead children's parents for something that they signed up to do themselves. They signed the NDA. You know, this isn't about the parents, children, or the parents. It's about the children.
Hello?
And I want to give a moment of silence right now, caller, and I want you to do a prayer for the deceased retarded children.
What?
Hello?
What?
Mr. Jonathan Hill. This is Mr. Jonathan
I
Hill.
didn't use the word. It's not politically correct. I did not use the word. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, we're giving
Hello,
tribute
Mr. Jonathan Hill.
to the
This
children
is
that
the
lost their
Tampa-
lives.
this is the Let me talk. This is the Tampa Police. I have some things to discuss about the bus driver.
I'm sorry?
We did autopsy data analysis, and we've determined that, according to your presentation, the bus driver's real name is not actually Paul. It is actually Charles R. Jefferson. He is a registered sex offender, and you literally just put him into the bus
I did not hire a sex offender.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not
We
hire a
ran
sex
the
offender.
autopsy, we ran DNA scan. It is Charles R. Jefferson. Do you realize what you've done? And we ran his memory. We saw before the crash.
I think we lost connection. I want to just say right now. I want to cover something up here or mention something right now. Just because someone's a sex offender doesn't mean they're going to commit the crime again. Just because they're a past offender does not mean that they're a future offender. So what if the bus driver... I didn't want to give away the bus driver's information like that. Yeah, I'll admit it. The bus driver was a sex offender in the past. But he reformed. And we were able to hire him for a 75% discount because he's a sex offender and cannot get any other jobs. So
And he's an alcoholic.
He was alcoholic. I didn't know he was going to do it again.
And a gambler on the slot machines.
Nathaniel, did you know that? I didn't know the gambling thing. Did you know that?
Yeah, he would spend a lot of nights at the pubs.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me
He's
that.
British.
Buddha.
You did not tell me
I
about that. The gambling.
Well,
We got dead children on our hands right now. This is not the time to be arrogant. To be forthcoming with the people who lost their lives.
You have very sad news today, Jonathan Hills.
yeah, we do.
We're all mourning right now. We're all mourning. It's just terrible what happened to those dead children. It's absolutely terrible. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's so terrible what happened to those deceased children. It shouldn't have happened like that. It's just tragic. It's absolutely tragic.
Okay, so did they ever give out the details as to how the incident happened?
Sorry, we watched a video of it.
We just showed an animation of what happened.
Are you stupid, caller?
Oh, so
Nathaniel?
they animated the whole thing? They did the reenactment?
It was we paid a 3D designer to create a scale reenactment of the terrible tragic accident of the dead children.
Right. All right. So what are you gonna do? I mean, it's a lot of money lost. I mean, you put so much money into this bus. I mean, I'm sure you're probably struggling. Are you struggling financially, or are you gonna clap back or something?
Buy our merch.
This is a
That's a good
big
time for
loss.
me to say buy our merch at BooshamHotline.org. We're getting a sale right now. It's called the Dead Children Sale. We're doing a 3% discount right now.
What?
We're doing a Dead Children Sale in support of my legal expenses.
And make sure you use
Is that a really good
promo
name
code
for it? I mean, it
Dead
kind of
Kids
seems, a little.
for the
Why?
5% discount.
It's you know what? I don't even think you should be making fun of dead children right now.
How am I making fun of them? I'm just saying that's just a very odd name for a sale. I mean,
Well, are they not dead children? Are they not dead children?
But I understand you're mourning, but that's not a good way to mourn. I mean, I wouldn't even. I mean,
Are you gonna tell me how to mourn? Are you gonna tell me how to mourn? I think I know how to mourn.
Well,
in my own way. Everyone mourns.
Right now, since these are dead children, you should go to their parents, man.
Everybody mourns in their own capacity. You
gotta mourn with the families.
Well, the families have some involvement. I believe that the families, these
were kids put under your care.
They signed it,
and now they're dead.
Okay,
and now you should be going with the families.
Okay, let me say this though. They did sign an NDA. Okay.
Under your care, Jonathon Hills. I understand they signed an NDA.
I wasn't in the bus though. I wasn't in the bus though.
They were under your care.
But I wasn't in the bus though.
They were your responsibility, regardless.
Well, I wasn't in the bus though. So technically, how is that my responsibility? We had staff members in there. And the only kids that were affected were the kids that already were handicapped anyways.
Affected?
Well, they just sat around like vegetables anyways. What does it matter? I mean, I'm sad. Don't get me wrong. I'm sad. I'm just saying, like, there's worse things that could have happened. What if Shaft died?
Like, what if I was on that bus?
That's very inconsiderate of you, John.
Well, Nathaniel, I would say that would be retribution for what you did, Nathaniel. And I think you have the answer for this. And I want to take a second right now just to say, caller, I'm not trying to argue tonight. I'm trying to pay condolences to people that lost their lives, okay? And I don't think this is the time and place right now to argue. I don't want to argue with anybody. I don't want to argue with anybody tonight.
I'm Zaxton Revolution.
Excuse me? You're Zaxton Revolution. What is going on? What is going on?
Every time I see them,
This is not funny, guys. People died. Dead children are dying.
Oh my!
It's not funny to mock this action that this terrible action did.
Dude,
This channel, they're mocking it.
that's why you go to Home
This channel, he's mocking it.
They're laughing at these.
These are dead children. You got blood on your hands, Zaxton Revolution. There's dead children here.
They're just so
There's dead children here. You have blood on your hands, Zaxton Revolution. You have blood on your hands. There's dead children here, Zaxton Revolution. There's dead children here. You have blood on your hands. Zaxton Revolution, you have blood on your hands. You have blood on your hands.
I'm getting plowed.
Just donating dead children for fun. Just making dead children a meme. He's making dead children a meme. That's what he's doing. He's making
literally families getting plowed.
I just want to take a second and just sit down for a second and put my knee down and just say.
That's not putting your knee down.
Just want to give a second of silence to the dead children. Just think about the lives they lived. That they would have lived. They would have been able to sit in their wheelchairs and just stare at the wall all day and watch paint dry if they didn't unfortunately get their heads blown off. May they rest in peace.
Are you hands unzipped?
You were looking at my pants when I was talking about these children?
Oh, well,
that's what's important to you, Nathaniel. Of all things, that's what's important to you.
To look?
You are such a despicable person.
What? I'm just being honest. That's all I was showing on the camera. We got a printer donation.
Yeah, we do have a printer donation to channel. If you would like to read it out, you could do that for us.
Alright, hello, Jonathan Hills. I made this for you from the AI generator. You are Wesley Wise the Clown, who prey on kids. You love torturing kids and eating them up. You abuse and pedophile looking for kids in Buddha bus. That looks nothing like you.
Nothing like me. You know what? Well, you guys just want to make these memes. There's dead children. There's dead children right there. Well, you guys want to make these memes. There's dead children. So sick. Just terrible people.
That's what they want.
Put your thumb on my heart so people can tell that they're close to me in spirit. And I'm thinking about them. I really am. I'm thinking about them. They're on the inside of me right now. I can feel them inside of me. I can feel their bodies. I can feel their pelvises and their anus.
All seriousness aside, Nathaniel, yo mama's so dumb, she trips over the wireless internet. Yo mama's so old, she walked out of a museum and the alarm went off.
Oh, really?
Yo mama's so fat, a vampire sucked her blood and got diabetes.
Is this the time?
Love you, Jonathon Hills, ha ha ha.
Is this the time?
Is this really the time?
Well, there's dead children to talk about someone's mother!
I bet your mother left your father and she died of loneliness.
Especially after what you caused. Don't go there.
I'm not talking about you, John. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this low life. I don't even want to say it because it's a swear word and it's against Buddhism. But I hope your mother's in hell. She probably didn't love you. She probably dropped you as a baby on purpose.
Nathaniel, don't stoop to their level.
No, I'm not gonna have that kind of disrespect.
Don't stoop to that level.
Yes, Buddha.
Hey kid, let me preach to you.
Huh?
Pastor me Buddhathon Hills.
Is this
Pastor
a-
me
Don't call me
Buddhathon
kid.
Hills.
Don't call me
Pastor
kid.
me Buddhathon Hills. Pastor me Buddhathon Hills.
Hold on, I think this is a
Pastor me
tribute.
Buddhathon Hills.
I think this is a
Pastor
tribute
me
to the dead
Buddhathon
children.
Hills.
Dude.
Pastor me Buddhathon Hills.
I like
Pastor me
to
Buddhathon
be-
Hills.
Everything you want.
Hey kid, let me preach to you. If I was your pastor, I'd never let you convert. Keep you on my show, kid. You never be alone. And I can be a prophet, anything you want. If I was your pastor, never let you convert.
I never let you go. If I was your pastor, I've never. Guys, I just want to say that goes out to the dead children that died in the Buddha bus accident. That goes to the dead children. That was emotional. That was emotional because I was thinking about when I tried to teach the handicapped kids how to count to 4, and they were just so stupid. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. It's terrible, but they couldn't do it. They were just too stupid. And I tried to help them, and one of them I had to shove it in his face, and I said, well, Buddha wants you to learn what's 4 plus 4. Buddha wants you to learn what's Buddha 4. And then we pushed him into the water. We put his head into a bucket of water for 30 seconds until he gargled the water, and then he coughed it up, and then he tried again. And I said, what is 1 plus 3? And he was so stupid, he still thought it was 4. He still thought it was 4. So we had to punish him. We had to punish them. And you know what? I had to punish the disabled kids a lot. I had to punish the disabled kids a lot. But Nathaniel, dancing during a time of mourning is disrespectful. There are dead children here.
I guess they took the L.
You cannot be serious right now. You cannot be serious right now, Nathaniel. That is low as I've seen you go. When there's Oompa Loompa kids who are burned, their bodies are burned alive, and are ashes, and look like a bunch of boogers right now.
I wanted to hold the crazy person.
driving the bus.
No, I was not driving the bus. Nathaniel, what was the fat kid's name?
The
The one we had to use the crane. The one we had to use the crane to get on the bus.
I think we're muted.
We muted this whole time. With the
I'm sorry.
We've been
Bro,
muted
can
this
you
whole
not-
time. We've been muted this whole time. This is so disrespectful to the dead children. I'm sorry. Apparently Nathaniel forgot to unmute the program. So
Oh, that's my
disrespectful
fault.
to the dead children.
Both the bus and kids
Disrespectful
and
to the dead children, Nathaniel. To not have let their we were paying respect to dead children right now.
There's 7 children, dog.
7 children, and I told you I could only remember one of their names. I think it was Mikey. I forgot the rest of them.
Because they should be put in jail.
I'm sorry.
Who was driving the bus?
Well, it was I'm not going to reveal the guys, and we used a fake name earlier because we don't want to expose his identity because he did survive the crash. He's in the hospital right now, and he's supposed to make a full recovery.
Who is at fault for this, and how do we make sure that they get put behind bars?
Actually,
Well, I
it's
don't
my
think we
fault.
should just blame everything on the guy who was driving the bus. I think there's other layers here that we can get destruct. I don't think we can blame the guy who's drunk. Just him.
I don't think we should entirely blame me.
There's a lot of people to blame here, okay? And I'm trying to just mourn right now. It's a lot to take in. You know, it's a lot to take in right now. I'm just trying to.
Well, I
No,
think
I'm
you
sorry.
should
Go ahead.
fall for this because they were under your supervision.
Are you blaming me right now for these kids' deaths?
Yes.
I wasn't driving the bus. I wasn't in the bus. I wasn't around the bus. And they signed NDAs. They signed non-disclosure agreements that they did not. We are not responsible because of a legal document.
Right, but they were the Buddha bus, which I understand is for the dangerous ideology.
But they signed non-disclosure agreements.
Children. You killed these children.
I did not kill these children. I did not kill these children. Don't you ever say I killed these children.
Your fault.
Trust me, if I could have pleasure with those kids, I would have pleasure with those kids. I wouldn't want them to die. I wouldn't have enjoyed their pleasure more. I would have enjoyed their pleasure more. We were doing great things with the Buddha bus. We were having great operations with the Buddha bus. We had so many successful pleasuring opportunities at the Buddha bus. We had so many successful opportunities. I want to
Name
just...
one.
No, you're just distracting us from the kids that passed away that we're upset about right now. Hello?
Hey, man, I'm looking at this right now. What's going on with these kids?
What's going on with the kids? What do you mean what's going on with the kids?
Are these kids all right, man?
Are the kids alive?
Yeah, the both kids. What happened to them?
They unfortunately, they passed away.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
They passed.
Oh.
They did pass away, and I'm still upset about it. I really am. I'm still upset about it right now, and I just want people to just say some positive things about the kids that lost their life.
Don't worry, brother. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's not your fault, bro. These kids are resting easy now.
Well, I think that if I knew what was, I think we did everything we did the right way. I don't think there was any mistakes that I made. I did everything the way I was supposed to do it. I don't think those kids died because of me. I didn't cause those kids to die.
It's like we said, brother. It's not your fault. Did they sign a contract?
No, I definitely think it's the guy with the actie's fault, a big part of it. And
Sorry.
I'm saying that it's disrespectful that you couldn't even apply some makeup on a stream where you are taking accountability for people's deaths, children's deaths.
I got a new haircut. I shaved.
Yeah.
Look. Do I not look presentable?
You look like you were just attacked by a retard.
He may have been, dude.
Okay, look, you look like you just got like the pot, the what is it called? Nathaniel, this is no way to present yourself in front of the families of dead children.
Okay.
I'm actually grieving right now. I'm so grieving because the one kid with Down syndrome was so tight. He was so tight. I missed that.
He was tight?
What?
Yeah, she was tight. Very tight.
How tight? Did you actually get to see it?
I could barely even. Well, when I say tight, I'm talking, of course, about his love for life.
Yeah, gotcha.
Just remember how many
Well, we were
fingers I
both
could
actually
stick.
talking about that.
How many fingers I could stick. I remember.
Yeah.
Fingers. I could fit like 4 of them almost. It was hard to do, but I could fit like 4
4
fingers.
fingers?
I'm sorry?
Did you say 4?
No, I'm talking about how many fingers I used to teach him.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, you should have seen it. It was so tight afterward.
Shit, dude. That's crazy, actually.
Do you want to say a prayer for the dead children?
Let's say a prayer. Hold. Yeah.
Yeah, so bow our heads. Nathaniel, bow your head for the dead children. I'm bowing my head. Go ahead, caller.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, can we just make sure all these kids on their way to heaven are just doing all right? Make sure the family of these poor bus kids, they're making it through. Everybody's all right. Those dead children, oh my God. Jesus, please.
Did you just say the J word?
Oh no, dude. Jesus Christ.
He said the J word!
I'm so sorry.
He said the J word!
Dude, I'm so, oh my God, Jesus, man.
Hang the call!
Sorry.
Hang the call! How did you just let him say it on the air? Nathaniel! How did you just let him say that on the air?
I didn't know it was... I'm gonna cut that from the air. That didn't get on.
I don't want that on the air. That's a J-word religion. That's the wrong religion.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Jonathon.
That's the wrong
Let's
religion.
put on-
What is this? Transaxton Revolution.
Transaxton Revolution.
What is
She's got a smile that it seems to me.
Oh no, we cannot play this.
Come on, rest in peace. No, the rest in peace. This is emotional. This is emotional. Bow your heads. Everyone bow your heads. Bow your heads. Why are you looking? Close your eyes. This is an emotional video about the lives of the kids in the Buddha bus. Look at them. This is a reenactment, guys. They look so smart and tight. They look so smart and tight. Look how tight they look. Look how tight they look. I'm so emotional right now. Look at this.
Sweet child of
Since 2000, speeding has killed a classroom of our children.
Don't look! Everyone close your eyes!
Shame on you. You can never control the consequences if you speed.
You are a sick person, Nathaniel.
I didn't do that.
You knew it was gonna happen. You were laughing. You knew that video was a joke. That was graphic. I just saw a bunch of kids get just dismembered into looking like a retard. How did you let that play in the air? How did you let that play on the air?
I didn't know what was gonna happen.
You think it's funny?
Sorry.
Do you think it's funny?
No. Of course not.
There's dead children involved. Dead children.
I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Everyone, I know this is hard right now, but we need to unite as a community tonight. We need
Jonathan?
Yes?
Jonathan Hills.
This is Jonathan.
Did I hear that my son Mikey was not only kidnapped, raped, you called him tight, and now he's dead? What is wrong with you? Are you going to answer me?
I'm sorry, what happened to Mikey? First of all, I know that your son got this completely... No, I didn't. He signed up for it. I just want to let you know he signed up for it. And I'm terribly sorry what happened to your son.
Our permission. You needed our permission.
Look, Look, I'm mourning just as much as you are right now. I understand, but we are offering you.
because of how tight he was.
No,
because how
that's
tight.
not, no, that's not what it's
was?
about. Listen, we are offering a 5% discount to you on one of our products to make up for his death. If you don't sue us.
I don't want your shitty fucking products.
Please don't swear.
Every time you
Please
fucking
don't swear.
advertise them.
Please don't swear on my program.
End of the...
Look, I know you're upset, but you need to calm down, okay? Look, we're offering you a 5% discount.
One of them has meth.
We're offering you a 5% discount.
Oh yeah, a 5% discount on
We
your
just need you to
meth
sign
drink.
a document to sign your rights away to any legal, arbitrary court settlement. Will you do that for us?
I'm going to kill you.
Excuse me?
I will.
Listen. You know what? No, the thing is, it's your fault your kid died. You should have let him come into our hands. If you were a good dad, then he wouldn't have been in our Buddha bus.
What? Excuse you. He texted you at 2 a.m.
I said
you picked him up.
I said that your
fucking
son.
gone to Odyssey or whatever.
It's your fault. Your son died.
It's my fault. Mine.
Okay, maybe you should get off the camera for a second. He's upset. He's upset, Nathaniel. He's upset. Nathaniel, talk him down. Nathaniel, talk him down right now. Do PR right now. Nathaniel,
I will choke that pig and I will break your neck, you
Nathaniel, talk him down right now. Not talk him down.
I'm not gonna take that kind of disrespect
No.
from you.
Nathaniel.
Piggy, stop oinking at me.
I'm not oinking at you. Are you thinking that?
Oink, oink, motherfucker.
Oh, keep going.
Give me
keep
my
going, keep
son
swearing,
back.
Keep swearing.
You don't even care about your own son. You want to swear on the Buddha Hut?
More than you.
Hang up on this dead children's parent. That makes me feel a lot less bad for him right there. That makes me feel a lot less bad. He was swearing, calling my technical supervisor names, my temporary.
That's what Fagan would have wanted.
I'm sorry.
That's what Fagan would have wanted. Hello?
This is Jonathon Hills in the Buddhism Hotline. We're paying respect to the dead children that died in the Buddha bus accident.
Yeah, you better, motherfucker, because my son Fagan died on that bus.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Do not swear. Stop swearing. Stop swearing.
My boy Fagan died on your bus, dickhead.
Do not swear on a religious program.
We're gonna hang him up. No.
He burned to death.
Why don't you move on? Move on. If your kid died, move on. Stop dwelling on the. Hang up the call. Yeah, hang up the call. These people are dwelling on the past.
Hello, Jonathan.
Yeah, move on. Move on.
Hey, Jonathan. It's
Hello?
Paul. Hey, Jonathan, it's Paul right here. Do you think you can mute the mic for a moment?
Why am I muting the microphone?
Who is this?
We needed to discuss for a moment quickly about business, about the tax write-offs, with the Buddha bus.
Okay, Nathaniel, mute the microphone. Nathaniel,
Well,
mute the microphone, please. Mute the microphone. We're gonna be right back. Is it muted?
Well,
yes.
Okay, so of course, last night we went out into the parking lot and drove the bus out there with the disabled kids, and right, and so
what happened, though? What happened?
I'm just wondering, like, how much I'm gonna get out of this, reparations.
Look, we'll discuss the details later. I just think right now we need to make it known that we're sad right now about this. We're very sad.
Well, I've got a lot of trauma from that, especially from you jacking off to the bus, about the burning kid.
What I was doing was I was relieving myself in a difficult time.
Well, I don't know if that was the case. I'm on the registry, but like, Jesus Christ, that's
Look, I hired you, even though you were a sex offender, and now you're gonna do me dirty. I'm trying to help you right now.
Well, I know, but you're like, I've seen some of your programs. You're saying you want to eat dogs and shit.
Listen to me.
You sound like
I'm not crazy.
Schizophrenic.
Listen to me.
You sound like a schizo, Jonathan.
I'm not schizo. I'm not schizo. I wasn't jacking onto the dead children. I was touching myself out of pain. I wasn't jacking onto the children. I was touching myself out of pain.
I saw it, Jonathan. Don't lie to me.
Look, you live.
But it's okay. Just ask me how much I'm gonna get out of this. Okay? That's all I need to know.
If you're quiet, we'll give you what you need to get. Okay?
Okay. Well, I'm just one about like $10,000. There's nothing special. I just want to go on a little vacation.
That's too much.
Oh, a little too much?
That's too much.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should just blow the cover then.
No.
Is that what you want?
We can discuss this later, and we can talk about this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Just see you around, Jonathan.
Keep it quiet, Nathan. Keep it quiet. Unmute the microphone. Unmute the microphone now.
It's muted.
Okay. Well, welcome back to the Boojum Hotline. We were just answering some personal calls.
Some legal things.
Some legal things we have to deal with right now because of all the unfair charges that are being levied against me right now, by the way. Very unfair charges that are being levied against me. Oh, we have a serious donation for the dead
boys
children.
After those kids died.
From John Allah Hills.
Is this going to be respectful?
John Allah.
What's going on? What are these Allah Akbars doing? What are these Allah Akbars doing? What are they doing? Stop this donation now! This is disrespect for the dead children. It looks like a bunch of Osama bin Ladens. It looks like a bunch of Osama bin Ladens and the children. Hey, Nathaniel! Nathaniel, get all these Osama bin Ladens off the program. Get all these Osama bin Ladens off the program. You have dead children right now, Nathaniel. You have dead children. Get these Osama bin Ladens off the program now. Get these Osama bin Ladens off the program now. Get these Osama bin Ladens off the program right now. Get these Osama bin Ladens off the program right now. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Nathaniel, get these Osama bin Ladens off the program. Get these Osama bin Ladens off the program right now. What are you doing with your groin? Children are dead! Nathaniel! Sit down! There's dead children. There's dead children. What the
video?
What the boot are you laughing at? What the boot are you laughing at?
Well, I'm not even laughing.
This is about the dead children. This is not about you. We're all grieving right now. Just keep your mouth quiet so we can grieve the children. I'm so sad about these children. I'm wearing this in memorial to the children, guys. I'm wearing this in memorial to the children that passed away in this horrible accident. I just want to get some calls to pay respects.
Hello, is this Jonathon?
This is Jonathon Hills mourning the deaths of the 7 children involved in our unfortunate, tragic accident, the Buddha bus accident.
Jonathon, you know I'm in the hospital right now with my daughter named Mary. You know what you didn't talk about? You didn't talk about all the kids who got hurt. Not just the ones that died, but all the kids that got hurt. You know, 11 kids got hurt, and you don't mention that?
I understand you're upset right now. Let me explain, okay? The kids that got hurt, we are giving them a payout, okay? We are compensating them with the 2% discount on all our merchandise.
No, that doesn't help me. My kid has internal bleeding.
Your kid? So what do you mean internal bleeding? Is that when the red stuff comes out? Okay, calm down. I understand. What was your kid's name? What was your kid's name?
It was Mary. Her name was Mary.
Okay. By the way, Mary has some really nice. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. I just want to say that I'm terribly sorry what happened to your daughter, and that what we're gonna do to help out is I'm gonna offer you 5 Band-Aids complimentary from the Buddhism Hotline to use.
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. I'm being serious. No, I have 5 Band-Aids in my shelf right now.
Band-Aids? You know, I've
Do you want to give me your address or not so I can see the Band-Aid? Do you want to accept the Band-Aids or not?
No, I'll see you in court, buddy. I'll see you in court.
So you can't. Your daughter's signing an NDA, actually. Yeah, so you can't do anything.
I didn't even know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Maybe
Maybe you should become a better parent and watch your daughter, so we don't have to raise your daughter for you.
You both look like a school bus.
Your daughter.
My kid was going to school.
Your daughter was a lot of fun, and you did a terrible job raising your daughter, because I'll tell you how many holes I could fit, or fingers I could.
I'll see you in court.
All these dead children parents trying to get money out of me now, trying to get money out of me.
Bless Buddha.
Maybe you should have watched your.
I'm Zaxton Revolution. Here's your favorite video.
What video? What video? What video? This looks like Mary. This looks like Mary. Nathaniel, this looks like Mary for the Buddha bus. She has thighs just like that. She has thighs just like.
What?
Nothing. I like this video. I like this video. I love this video. I love this video. I love this video.
I'm sorry, what?
That was a nice tribute to Mary.
Did you say she had thighs like that?
I'm sorry, Nathaniel. Did you want to repeat that?
Did you say?
Did you want to repeat that?
She had thighs.
Did you want to repeat that?
You said, because I went back and checked. She had thighs like that. Are you checking out the kid's thighs?
Get out of my face right now. What are you talking about? What are you talking? I can't see right now because I'm looking at so much acne. Okay. I really think that comment's inappropriate that you just made about that.
Let's go back like 2 minutes.
No, you said that. I repeated what you said. You said that comment. Do you want to explain to all the viewers what it means that she had nice thighs? That's a weird comment to write, Nathaniel, or say, express. That's a really weird thing to say, just so you know. You said that? You donated that? You donated that, Nathaniel? It's a weird comment. It's pretty weird of you. I mean, there's nothing funny about saying... That's just a weird thing to say. You really need to just stop talking for your own good right now. There's dead children! Dead children!
Yo.
Hello?
Are we taking conversions today?
It's not about you. It's about the children that died.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Do you not care about the dead children that died in the Buddha bus accident?
Yeah, I do care. I just saw you getting sexual gratification towards the children on the video.
What the hell are you talking about right now?
We saw
Say that to my face right now, you pervert! Yeah, that is a weird thing to say to somebody! That is a weird thing to say to somebody!
Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Loser.
That is a disgusting, weird, grotesque thing to say to another human being. What a sick comment. What an absolutely sick thing to say. Absolutely sick. Sick. What a sicko. Absolute.
No, you the sicko, Jonathon. Over there checking out kids' thighs. What's wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
That was what. That is what.
5 minutes ago.
That is what Nathaniel said.
No, that's what you said.
I did not. I repeated what Nathaniel said.
No, it came out of your mouth.
No, I repeated what Nathaniel.
It's recorded.
Nathaniel, do you want to own up or not? Because now I'm getting blamed for something you did. You want to own up or not?
I didn't do anything, caller.
Nathaniel!
Exactly.
Back 4 minutes.
Boss up, Nathaniel. Don't take this creep's crap.
Nathaniel, own up to what you did. You just 9 people are saying that I said something that you said. That you said.
No, you said it.
Excuse me?
You said it.
You said it.
I said that comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would I make a comment about a child that died?
Because you're that kind of creep, Jonathon.
This isn't about you. This is about the dead children.
No, it's about the insurance money that you somehow screwed up on, and now you're not going to get anything for the dead children.
Actually, let me say something.
So how are you going to get another Buddha bus?
I'm going to get the Buddha bus because we are... No, listen to me. Let me say something. We got an insurance settlement. We got insurance payout for each child that passed away, unfortunately. And we're going to be using that money to go on a fun vacation at the end of this year.
With what children? They're dead.
Not the children, with just me and whoever I want to invite. But that doesn't.
this
I'm
is
doing
a
it in
personal
spirit.
trip, huh?
I'm doing it.
Oh, I get it.
I'm doing it
I
in
got it
spirit of
now.
the children's lives, as a remembrance of the children. I'm going to Dubai. I'm going to Dubai. I haven't been on vacation in like 9 years. I haven't been on vacation in like 9 years through this program. Now I'm getting blamed.
Yeah, you're gonna
for
have
the deaths
an
of children.
vacation
I
so you
didn't
can
kill these
remember the
children. The guy
dead
with
children
acne
that
on
brought
your
it to
street
you.
killed these children.
What?
If you're smart, you'd put the money into one of your bogus products and actually make it something worth buying. But no, you want to go on a trip. How selfish of you.
I'm doing it in memoriam of
Nibbling little
I'm
twat.
going on that trip for the dead children, you little piece of dirt. Shame on you.
No, shame on
You
you.
go.
You can't even invest in yourself. You gonna think of a stupid little
can't invest in
vacation
soup
and
pants,
go, I'm gonna
apparently.
go soak up some rays in Dubai.
You can't
Why don't
invest
you
in
go
some
invest
soup
in the
pants,
Buddha
apparently.
Vision? Get that fixed up. It's a nice brainwashing device.
Get out of my face now.
No, you get out of my face.
You
pal.
got you in my face first.
No.
You
no,
in
you
my
got in my face
first.
No, you hang up the call. Don't ask Chad.
Nathaniel?
You do it yourself.
In memoriam of the dead children, why don't you hang up on this freak? Look, I'm grieving just as much as you are. We're all grieving right now. But we don't need to blame people. We don't need to put all the blame on one person. Okay? Look, I can attest that maybe I mean, I'm not going to take blame, but I'm going to say maybe I could have hired some better people. But I'll say this right now. If you were trying to cut your budget down, because it was versus a regular person versus a sex offender who could work for 75% less, who would you hire? Who would you hire? You know, he was offering to drive 75% less money. Who wouldn't make that decision? Who wouldn't do it for the money? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't do it for the money? I would. I'm admitting that. I'm being transparent about that. It's not all about the children. It's about the money too. I mean, we gotta remember the money lost. During this. No,
Bless Buddha.
Come on, Nathaniel. It's not like it.
Stop showing us your camel toe and hip thrusting while you pretend to be sad, Wesley.
Who said I was pretending to be
The
sad?
government is going to investigate you for these
Who's this?
children's lives.
Wesley. W-E-S-L-E-Y.
Call me Wesley.
W-E-S-L-E-Y. Wesley.
Stop calling me Wesley. Stop calling me Wesley. Stop calling me Wesley. Nathaniel! Maintain your professionalism now! Maintain your professionalism! There are dead children involved in this! You're making yourself look terrible right now. You're making yourself look like a monster. Like an absolute monster, Nathaniel.
Hey, John.
Hello?
John. It's Mike from Legal.
Mike again.
Mike from Legal. Listen, we're in really bad shape now. Poop Creek just turned into Poop Avalanche. All
talking
7 families have united under a single lawsuit.
So what are we supposed to do then?
Well, I don't know. They're asking for 8.
Can you ask them to put the lawsuit on Nathaniel instead?
What?
They're suing the company.
He has
the
money.
company as a
He
whole.
can afford to do it.
Wait. I'm not a part of the Boozum Hotline anymore.
What are you talking? You're wearing a Boozum Hotline shirt right now.
I'll take it off.
You're a temper. No. You're associated right now on the camera for legal purposes. You're associated with the Boozum Hotline. You're wearing a Boozum Hotline merchandise right now. It says Boozum Hotline shirt.
I would take it off, John, if I had
This is
to.
insane now. They're suing us for a lot of money now.
So can we deflect it to Nathaniel?
It's filed against us. There's nothing.
Can we say that Nathaniel did it?
Come
on.
Technically speaking, he is a part of the company.
Right.
He is technically a part of it, but it's mainly fallen on you as you are the company owner.
What if I make Nathaniel the owner? What if I change the ownership to Nathaniel?
I don't know if that's gonna. That could fly if you could somehow prove that the ownership changed before the accident occurred. But we're also looking at the NDA sign-in signature as well. Like I said, state of Illinois is not recognizing
Could that
it as
backfire?
valid.
If I gave him ownership, would that backfire on me?
No, I don't think it would.
I would say that if you could somehow, we probably shouldn't talk about this on the air, so you might want to mute the microphone real
I
quick.
think that microphone's been muted this whole time, Nathaniel. Has it not been muted this whole time?
Yeah, it has.
Okay. Go ahead. We're muted.
So, if you could somehow figure out, we could definitely try to fudge who's the current owner of Buddhism Hotline. So we could definitely.
I mean, it makes sense that he's the owner because it was his idea to do the Buddha Boss. It was his idea to do the Buddha Boss.
It would definitely be illegal, but we could definitely.
Nathaniel,
fudge,
stay out of this. I'm handling this like a. Mr.
We could certainly fudge the records. It's an extremely risky move because if this were to ever get out, we would be in. It would be a total disaster for us.
But I could state that technically Nathaniel has ownership of the Boozum Hotline.
We could definitely go back on the records and change some files with your permission, of course.
I consent.
Like I said, if this ever were to come out to the public, we would be screwed. So it's absolutely pivotal.
Oh, it's not going to come out. It's not going to come out. It's not going to come out because Nathaniel's going to keep his mouth quiet.
All right, I'll tell records to get working on burning some books, getting some books burned.
Good job. Good job, Mikey. Mikey, you're doing a great job. Mikey, we need to get those dead parents no money. They don't deserve the money. I'm not giving no money. I'm not giving no money.
In the meantime, the program's going really well so far. If you keep this up, we should get some
does it look like I'm sad?
press.
Does it look like I'm sad? Does it look like I'm sad? Do I look emotional?
It looks like you're sad. Nathaniel's not looking too good on the program.
I know.
right
That
now.
makes him look more guilty, though. I think that's good for us.
Exactly. So just keep. Sorry
He
to
looks
throw
very
you under the
guilty.
bus, Nathaniel, but this is for the company.
He hasn't even cried one bit. He's been sitting there laughing during this whole program. He's been laughing like half of it. He's laughing right now. He's like, look at his little Twinkie face right now, little twink face. He's got acne all over his face. He doesn't even take care of himself. I think it'd be very easy to deflect blame on someone that did it.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to work changing some records.
I appreciate that, Mike. Mikey, you're the man. Mikey, you're the man.
Thank you.
You're the man,
Just
Mikey.
keep up your work, John. We got this.
Let's go.
Does that mean I own the Boozum Hotline now?
Nathaniel, you're gonna be quiet about this. Okay?
But does that mean I own the Boozum Hotline?
Technically, yes. But that doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want. Okay?
I own it.
No, that's not how that works.
It's under my name now.
No, it's not how that works. Okay, now look.
So, how about you take a sit back?
Excuse me?
I'll do my own hotline there.
Nathaniel, I'm going to tell you something right now.
What?
You've been smiling this whole program. They can see the guilt on your face. Unmute the microphone.
I'll unmute the microphone.
Okay, now that everyone can hear me, Nathaniel has talked about what he's done, and it's pretty damning. It's pretty bad.
And it's pretty good because I actually own the Boozum Hotline now, guys.
Shut up right now. Shut up, or I'll get Tommy to replace you again.
Oh, you will?
Okay, now let's.
I'll get Isaac to replace you.
Let's take a second right now, guys, I want to continue the Buddhism hotline right now. There's a lot of rhetoric going around. Ignore what's being said right now.
Bless Buddha.
There's a lot of pain going on right now. And
My brother Ching Chong has paid you money for Buddha bus for my nephew. You are responsible for this, allowing this accident.
No,
killing my
we're not
nephew,
responsible,
one of our
though.
royal of blood in our family.
I'm sorry
Ching
that
Chong
happened,
and
but
Jonathan
we're not
Hills will face
responsible.
the Chong family.
Listen, the Chong, he's in jail right now. Ching Chong is in jail for being a pedophile. Okay, if anyone's fault, it's Ching Chong too. He helped fund the bus. He's a pedophile. What is this? What is this song? It's kind of nice. I kind of like it.
That it?
I don't know. It was kind of nice. It was kind of relaxing. It's for the children. That's for the children. Thank you.
Take a cola?
You're not the owner.
Hey, can I speak to Nathaniel for a moment?
Can you speak to
God.
Nathaniel?
Jonathan, be quiet,
Yeah.
please. Don't talk over me.
Okay, fine.
Be
You
quiet.
can speak to Nathaniel. I don't know who this is. You can speak to Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, this is Deuce.
Hey there, Deucey.
Time to enact Plan FW. Fire that faggot, Wesley. You're the one who gets control of the Buddhism hotline. Fire the faggot. To take away his damn money. You can do it.
Oh.
Now is the time.
You know, I think I'll
Now
make you
is
my
the time.
co-host. We're gonna get that
You
little
can
logo in the
fire-
corner redone.
You
It's
are
gonna say
the
Nathanialism
owner- You are the
Hotline.
owner of the Buddhism hotline.
Yeah.
Fire the fucking faggot, Wesley.
You know,
Butthead.
finally, after all this time,
Time.
I've been putting all the work in here. Jonathan just sits there.
Now you can fire the dead next week.
Thank you.
That motherfucker
You know,
homeless. You can do it, Nathaniel. I got faith in you.
well,
Remind
yeah, I'm gonna
Wesley
get to
that
it.
he's a
I'm gonna
punk
get to it.
bitch.
Well, Deuce, I'm gonna get to it.
You
know,
do it. You
I'm gonna
have
get
the
to that.
power. Embrace
I'm gonna
your
get to that, Deuce.
destiny.
Okay,
Take away his fucking job. He's a pussy. Fuck him.
Deuce. I'm gonna get to that. Okay.
Okay.
You know, just a lot of it's a lot of thought to just fire someone on the spot.
But you can fire him for improper service. He's a shitty
How
host.
about you be
Look
my
at him.
co-host,
Looks like
Deuce?
a twink.
How about you be my
He's trying-
co-host?
He's been trying to send me dick pics. Sexual harassment. Boom. There you go.
I mean,
He's
I
been
know,
harassing
but it's
callers. It's
you know,
time
Jonathan's
to
on
take
this one.
away his
I
ability.
think Jonathan can't just be fired. I
do
think I can't just fire John. I need to put him in a cage. Leave him in the
Put
corner
him
of
in
the
a
screen.
cage, out in a field, and then light that motherfucker on fire. Now, can
Light
I
him on
talk to
fire?
Wesley for a moment?
Well, that seems a bit extreme, lighting someone on fire.
I'm sure you guys were discussing the emotions that's going on with these children that, unfortunately,
Yeah.
I was crying in the corner, guys. I'm just so upset about these dead
Yeah.
children. These
Yeah.
dead children and
We
what
were
happened to them.
talking about
You know,
the very
I can
important
imagine
things
that
about
in
the
that
future of the
reenactment of the
hotline.
bus accident that they probably looked like Oompa Loompas getting disfigured even more than they already were when they were disabled. Their bodies probably got pushed around like little twigs and snapped up in pieces, and then they probably had a bunch of thick thighs
You
sitting
mean
there,
like you did when
tight
you were
holes
a
and thick
kid, you were
thighs,
chubby?
tight holes and thick thigh. Excuse me.
You seem like you did whenever you were a fat little kid and you got bullied all the time?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were talking about the kids. Wesley, I just wanted to remind you that you're a punk bitch. And your name's Wesley Bud Hills III, and you are a scumbag. Fuck you! Eat a bag of dick! Punk bitch!
Mr. Jonathan?
Wesley Bud
This
Hills
is a January 6th
III.
insurrectionist. This is a January 6th insurrectionist.
Mr. Jonathan.
Listen to me. Kamala is brat. Kamala is brat. Kamala is brat.
There's a
Kamala
difference.
is brat.
No,
Mr.
she's a
Jonathan.
cunt.
Now she's
There's
gonna
a-
win as the first black woman president. You traitor. You white supremacist. Ah!
She's a cunt.
Listen to me. Listen to me. What happened? What happened?
Jonathan?
I was on the air. What happened? You why would you take a call from Deuce 03?
Well, I'm co-owner of the Bosom Hotline, and
I'm sorry? I'm sorry? What did you just say?
I'm co-owner of the Bosom Hotline, and don't take this harshly.
That is
or you're
that
fired.
is not something that is true. I want to let everyone know that is not true. That is
You're fired.
objectively not true. That is not true.
You're fired.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm fired. How? What are you talking about? I'm fired.
I'm sorry.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're fired. You made me the owner of the Wisdom Hotline.
I
mean, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Like, this, Jonathon. You know, you can stay. I just.
Tell me I'm fired? Did you just tell me I'm fired? You little pig!
I'm sorry, Mr. John. I didn't. You know. It's just like. You know.
The owner on paper, not for the program to know.
I'm sorry, Mr. John. It's just.
I'm not leaving.
You can stay if you want. You can stay
Unmute
if you
the
want.
microphone. Unmute the microphone then. Unmute the microphone. Unmute the microphone.
Microphone has been muted this whole. Unmuted.
Nathaniel Broheim, don't take ownership. Wesley is manipulating you to become the next Ching Chong.
Excuse
Fuck
me?
you, Jonathan. I never got my
What are you talking
malnourished
about?
Nigerian albino traps.
When did Nathaniel ever become owner of the Buddhism Hotline? What are you talking about? That is so funny. Look at him. Are you kidding me? Owner of the Buddhism Hotline? He's probably not even owner of some peanuts on the road in India. Okay? This is not a person that's a high-functioning person. This is a very low IQ person. This is a very low IQ individual that does not deserve any rights to the program. You're responsible for dead children.
The Bosom Hotline would not be here without me.
You are responsible for the lives of 7 dead children that are deceased, and you need to just be quiet for 5 seconds and take accountability for once.
But at least I'm not responsible for pedophilia, manipulation,
what are you talking
abuse.
What are you talking about right now?
Jonathan, do you want me to tell them what you did to me? You know, when I was locked up in that room, my family.
As I was saying, we're here tonight to gather, not because Nathaniel gets to live his little fantasy, pretend he's the owner of this program, but because of 7 children. 7 children that died tonight, or yesterday, I should say.
And I'm sorry. If I could go back, I'd change everything.
But you
I'd
can't.
resurrect them from the
But
dead.
you can't. You can't erect them. You can't erect them again. It's too late. It's too late. You can't erect them again. They'll never be erect again. They'll never be erect again, Nathaniel. They're gonna be flaccid for the rest of life. I just want to say,
they'll never get hard for Buddha again.
I just want to let everyone know how emotional I've been. You've been recording this. My lawyers have been recording this, so you could tell I'm emotional. You can tell I've been emotional this whole entire program. I've been a train wreck. I've been an absolute train wreck. I just want everyone to see that I've been an absolute train wreck, guys. I really am not handling this well. I really am not.
I mean, I could see it on your face, Jonathan. You just look broken.
I'm a broken man right now. I never thought, guys, this would happen. And we're doing everything we can. We're giving 5% discounts. We're using the money from the insurance to go on a nice vacation to honor them.
Will I be invited to, you know, get away a little bit?
Nathaniel.
You know, I could really do with a break.
Nathaniel, I want to say the names of the victims. I want to give the names of the victims.
Go ahead.
Mikey. Mary. NPC 1, NPC 2, NPC 3, NPC 4, and NPC 5. Because their names are not what matters.
Name text. Default user.
My hands. I want to do a prayer. Buddha, may those dead children be looking down on. They're looking down on me, Buddha. I want you to acknowledge just how much they enjoyed their time on the Buddha bus. That we know at least that they enjoyed their time on that Buddha bus, and they had a lot of fun there. We had a lot of fun together. It was a fun experience, and they've never had so much fun before, Buddha. And that those
NPC 1.
And that those children will be remembered as liabilities that were fortunately by you, Buddha, helped out of this earth, and that's the positive way I would say is like they're not suffering anymore, Buddha. They're not suffering anymore, and maybe in Nirvana they're running around, they're leaping around on their little legs, skipping around, Buddha, and maybe they're happy for once, Buddha, and that they're not suffering anymore, and maybe they're providing use in the world instead of being vegetables like they usually were, just sitting there, just doing nothing with their lives because they were losers. They were losers. Buddha, but we ask that maybe, Buddha, that you let their souls rest in peace. Amen. And if you could, Nathaniel, could you replay the video, the tragic video of their accident, just so everyone who's tuning in now can see what they went through, to see what they went through. It was terrible what they went through. This is the moment right there where the bus driver made a mistake. And you could see the bus. You could see the bus jangling around right there. We'll check that in from a different angle. There's the bus driver shaking the bus right now, and he moved the steering wheel too much, as you can see, and it's just orgasming everywhere. It's like a big orgasm. You can just see it's lucid right there. And then now what you're seeing is the bus driver trying to stroke the wheel back in position, but it was too erect. It got jammed over here, and then you see a big gangbang over here. You see a big gangbang going all over the place there. Just lots of stuff flying in the air there. We're gonna see another angle there. Another big gangbang, Eiffel Tower gangbang flying all over the place. Over there, gangbang on a different angle. Slow-mo gangbang. Hashtag slow-mo gangbang. And of course, this is the student who's not wearing the seatbelt, who passed away. One of them. NPC 3, I believe that's NPC 3. And like I said, it's terrible. It's terrible what happened. Wow. Wow. It's hard to even watch, Nathaniel. It's hard to even watch that clip.
Bless Buddha.
What is this?
Hey, what's up, Nathaniel? I like your haircut, bro.
Aw.
Okay, this is not the time to suck up right now. This is not the time to suck up to someone who's responsible for the lives of 7 dead children. And by the way, I don't know why anyone didn't say anything about my haircut. I got a haircut too, and I think it looks good too.
Did you?
I did. I got a fresh
Did
haircut.
they put a ball around your head? Did they use a lawnmower to cut your hair? Chainsaw go run.
Nathaniel.
What?
You said that you were glad the autistic kid died because you thought he was a burden.
What?
Yes, you did. You did. You said that. You
No, I
said that.
didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You monster. You monster. You're terrible. You're sick.
Jonathon, how about you
I want everyone to remember
tell
this.
you what you did to me?
What I did for you, I held you accountable for what you did to those children.
Oh.
You are sick, man.
Before you went in that prison cell.
That's none of anyone's biz. I want to say we have 15 more minutes left. If you have any final kid-friendly donations tonight in memory of the 7 dead children, this is the time to put them on the air. I want to say to you, Nathaniel, I want to say you've been disrespectful. You've been an eyesore, quite frankly, to look at tonight. I'm sure a lot of viewers probably put something over there.
This is my way of coping.
I'm sure. Maybe you should just put the mask back on.
Really?
Yeah, I think actually it's more easy on the eyes. Yeah, put the mask back on. Honestly, I would too if I looked like that. Much better. Much better. Much better, Nathaniel. I think people can tolerate you now. That's all you had to do was shut up and do your job. That's all you had to do, but you didn't. And now children are dead. Now children are suffering because of what you did. Nathaniel. Hello?
Buddhism hotline.
Yes, this is the Buddhism hotline, and we're just grieving the lives of the 7 dead children that passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, I was just wondering if you're doing conversions tonight.
Well, I think it's a little bit selfish, like I said before. I think it's a little bit selfish to take away time from the dead children in this scenario, but I will allow an exception for you tonight, okay?
Okay, thank you, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Just put your hand in the air and say, I believe. Because I think this is what the dead children want me to do right now. Say, I believe.
I believe.
In the holy, holy name.
In the holy, holy name.
The one that shrines above all others.
The one that shrines above all others.
The holy, holy name.
The holy, holy name.
Of Buddha.
Of Joe Hendry.
Children are dead! Children are dead.
It's not funny.
You look much better, Nathaniel. I would almost prefer if you stayed like that. It's much easier on the eyes.
Really?
Much easier on the eyes. Yes, it is. It is. I don't see the acne anymore. I don't see your bowl cut. I don't see your
My bowl cut?
Your bowl cut. That's right.
Do I need to pull a picture of you from 2015?
Nathaniel, there's one on the wall right next to me, so that's not necessary. Everyone knows what I look like in 2015.
Well, let's look at that. Let's pull that picture down. Let's look at it.
I have nothing to be ashamed about. I'm a good-looking young man, and this is about dead children right now. We have 10 minutes left, and you don't even want to take that moment to say something nice about the dead children?
Let's talk about your teeth.
This is the kind of person we're
Train tracks?
I want everyone to know that this is the kind of person you're dealing with. Someone has no empathy for others. No empathy for dead children. Who has to put a mask on because he's such a coward. You're looking at a person...
She told me to.
I told you to because, Nathaniel, 1, you're ugly, and 2, I honestly think you should be ashamed of yourself. I think you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. You're a sick person. You're
You know,
evil.
Jonathon, I go to bed and I cry every night because of what I look like and the jokes that are made about me.
And you expect me to feel any sympathy for you?
I thought about ending it all.
Well, I'm not.
He
Gonna,
had to say so.
well, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life.
Hey.
Hello, this is Jonathon Hills. We're paying tribute to the deceased children that died in the Buddha bus accident. Do you have any nice words to say?
My cousin died on that bus.
Your cousin died?
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Joey Jigaboo.
I'm sorry.
His name was Joey Jigaboo.
Okay, and let me say something right now. May he rest in peace.
Thank you. That's all.
I enjoyed having kids on that bus. Let me tell you, those kids had the time of their lives. If there's one thing you know, those kids went out with a bang.
Some people might say, a bang for your buck. You know?
No, I would call it gangbang because that's what happened in that bus, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And John.
Hello?
Mike from Legal. Should be the last time I call in tonight.
Good news,
I do
good news,
apologize.
Mikey, you come here to give me good news. Did we win the lawsuit?
So, lawsuit's still going through, but records have gone through and have used the whiteout on all the legal documents and have replaced them with Nathaniel's name, especially his signature. So, all the documents date Nathaniel as the owner of the Buddhism Hotline between August 10th and August 13th. That would put him directly right there when the Buddha bus accident occurred.
So he's not the owner anymore, is that right? Or is he the owner?
His ownership terminates in 10 minutes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's just how these things work.
Perfect. I appreciate that. That's going to be great for us, Mikey. You did a great job.
We do. There is one more thing I have to talk about real quick. Just real quick. And I need to make sure the microphone is muted for this one.
Nathaniel, mute the microphone.
Jonathon, mute the microphone.
Mr. Hills.
You're muted. I muted it.
Okay. So we've been watching the stream on the program on a separate laptop to get the viewer's experience. And it may have just been a glitch.
What do you mean?
But we're like 95% certain Nathaniel did not mute the microphone during some of our conversations. So...
How did that happen?
There is a chance that it was broadcasted. So what we need you to do is we need you to make sure that this program do whatever it takes to erase this program from the public. We have a record, we have an archive on file of this program, as always. But we need to figure out whatever we can to go back and post and edit this stuff out because this is serious. Because now we've been exposed potentially.
Nathaniel, delete the stream now. Just shut it all down.
No.
Wait, he's the owner right now. That means,
and repost this
wait, if he's the owner, does that mean he's not? If he's the owner, does that mean that he doesn't have to listen to me? Mikey.
Be quiet, Jonathon.
I'll be honest, the law's a little bit fuzzy. I mean, he does have, what is it, like 7 minutes, 8 minutes left as owner?
8 minutes
so,
on
like,
the Buddhism Hotline.
So, like,
You're telling me that he doesn't have to turn it off, he doesn't want to?
Not for another 8 minutes. But I'm just telling you that when ownership reverts to you, you need to figure out some way to like go back and mute this stuff in post, because this is very serious. Because if our plot reaches Illinois Justice Department, we are going to lose this case, and we are probably going to lose the entire program.
We're going to delete this whole thing. I'm going to delete the whole thing. I'm going to delete the whole thing. Don't worry. I'm going to delete the whole thing. I'm going to delete the whole thing.
Yeah, we have an archive. We have an archive, so it won't be totally gone. That's for our company usage only. So don't worry. That one will not go to the public. But we need to make sure this public one is just removed.
Come on.
As quickly as possible.
Come on.
Okay.
Mikey, whatever your name is, be quiet.
Don't tell him that's my lawyer. Don't tell him to be quiet. He told you to be quiet.
How about you go clean those shelves?
Excuse me?
Nathaniel, as owner of the Buddhism Hotline, you are responsible for this.
Be quiet.
For the next
he told you to be quiet. He just told you to be quiet.
Jonathon, how about you go clean those shelves?
What?
How about you go clean those shelves for me? Give him a good dusting. I'm going to talk to the viewers about the changes we're going to make here. Right, so, I want to welcome you guys to... Oh, don't mind him in the back. He's just the, some people might call it a shop B-word. He's just cleaning. He's not important. Listen. I want to welcome you guys to the new age of the Buddhism Hotline for the next 7 minutes. 6 minutes now. Well, we're going to take some callers, donations, and we're going to talk about how I didn't kill those kids. That's something you guys don't know. What are you doing?
Are you lying?
Did I say pick up the mic? Yeah, right. We got some callers? Guess I'll take one. Hello there. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, caller.
We just heard everything. Nathaniel?
Hey, caller.
Is the president.
Yes.
You kid. You kid.
Oh, okay. Okay, I hope you were in the Buddha bus accident. What are you doing? How about you take those clothes off and maybe let's give it a little bit of a dance? Got any donations I can take, you know? Special donations? No? Oh, you guys are... I get the hotline, you guys don't call in? You got to speak to Nathaniel for the very first time. Oh, wow, look how disrespectful this guy is. He's taking... Doesn't even care for those kids.
No.
I mean, 5% discount?
How dare you! How dare you say I don't care about the kids! How dare you!
You don't. 5% discount?
You wrote that in! You wrote that in!
Hotline?
That was your idea! That was
Look
your
at the
idea!
show.
That was your idea!
Oh, get off it, John.
You don't tell me what...
I'm here
For
temporarily.
5 more minutes! You have ownership for 5 more minutes! Nobody cares!
And for 5 minutes, we're going to be doing a discounted sale on the Dead Kids sale. 99% off on all products. So get them.
You can't. No, you cannot do that. We're gonna lose all the money. You can't do that. Are you stupid?
And it's all gonna go to the families.
It's not about them. It's not about the families of the dead children. It's not about them. You're gonna make my wallet poor. What are you
we
doing?
have a call up. Can you be quiet, please? You're always telling me to be quiet. I'm gonna tell you to be quiet. Hello, caller? Caller.
Hello?
Are you kidding me? Alright, let's take up this one. Hey, caller.
Hello?
Hello, Jonathan. It's me, Paul again. Can we mute it again? We just need to discuss the money.
Shut up, Paul.
That was the bus driver. Why did you hang up on the bus driver?
Because the bus driver's... Hello?
Yo, what's up? This is Scorch from PFG TV. How you doing?
Hello?
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 Look how this is failing right now. Look how this is failing right now.
I got the bosom holler. Who said you can stop cleaning? I'll have you come over here.
You're not the owner anymore. It's past. I'm the owner.
2 minutes.
No, I'm the owner again. Do you understand me?
You know what? You're my co-host. You're my co-host.
Your time is up. I'm the owner.
Can you not count?
You are responsible for 7 dead children. You're sick. Now that I'm the owner of the Buddhism Hotline, we are going to delete all of this video, all of this stream, all of this stuff because my lawyer has said that it's incriminating. I do not have a unibrow. Now, you're going to delete the footage right now so none of this gets on the program. No!
You okay there?
I'm the owner!
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why are you...
Okay. I'm going to take this.
You know what?
No, I'm going to cut the cord for the... Okay.
The what?
I'm going to cut the cable right now.
Yeah? Is that what's gonna happen? Alright, I guess I'm... I mean, guys, what an idiot he is. Cutting the camera's gonna, like, stop the stream. He just... Oh, honestly, I have to tell you about Jonathon and how much of an idiot he is.
I don't have time for these jokes.
Why does he
Especially
try
the one who's been trying to cover
to
up a
run
murder for
this
2 hours.
show? What? I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. Believe in Joe Hendry. Believe in Joe Hendry.